So this is the last video for See What I Can Do. And in this video, I'm performing a handstand, which I've been working on for a very long time now. And at the beginning of this process, I struggled a lot with balance and would either underkick or go too far over, which ended with a lot of stuff like that. And now I'm able to consistently get into a position and hold and handstand for a couple of seconds, which is pretty good, I would say. And then one thing I've improved on is controlling my kick up and engaging my core to stay stable. I still have some inconsistency with balance, but overall, there's been clear improvement in both control and confidence. What I would rate my skill development on, it'd probably be a 7 out of 10. I've made a lot of progress. It's getting a lot better, but I still need to improve my balance and consistency to reach a higher level. So let's talk about the theoretical framework. So we're going to talk about the different stages of learning that I was going through. So my learning follows the stages of motor learning described by Fitts, 3 stages of model of motor learning. So in the beginning, I was in the cognitive stage where I was trying to understand how to perform the handstand, and I made a lot of errors. To practice more, I moved into the associative stage where my movements became more consistent and I started correcting my mistakes. I am currently in the associative stage still, as I can perform the skill with some consistency, but still need reinforcement before it's automatic. So let's talk about applicable restraints. So we're going to talk about individual, environmental, and task. So there are several constraints that affected my performance. Individual constraints included my strength, my balance, and body control, which all improved over time. But environmental constraints included the surface I practiced on, and the space available, which impact my confidence ability to attempt the skill. So task constraints included the requirement to hold a handstand with proper form, which was pretty difficult, which made the skill more challenging and required more control. So some teaching points I want to bring up. Learning a handstand include keeping your core tight to maintain stability, controlling your kick up so you don't go too far over, and you keep your arms straight and locked in. It's important to focus on balance through your hands and make small adjustments rather than large movements. And I'm going to say this again, but keeping your head down and not keeping it up was the biggest thing that helped me. And I hope you practice that if you want to try handstands. But so my future plans are going to be, I plan to continue practicing handstands to improve my balance and increase how long I can hold the position. And it's just super fun in general. And I also want to work on consistency and eventually be able to hold a controlled handstand for a longer duration without losing balance. So yeah, thank you for watching my progression on handstands. And I hope you have a great summer.